Welcome to day 324 of the journey begins. We're going to do a little bit more stone collecting and then work our way into the nether. A little bit of a late start today, where we've been trying to work on our intro, outro, and transitions. I think those are referenced as stingers. So that's going to be part of our plan for later today. All right, so let's get moving. And we're trying a little chill guitar on Pretzel today. Yeah. How much do we have? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll set a goal of filling up one more shulker of stone. Then we'll go to the nether, lay some stone, some slabs. Let's put this there. Oh, and somewhere along the lines we lost an arrow. As our bow currently doesn't work. But in any case, yeah, and then we'll go for probably an hour and a half today. We've got some walking and some block work to do for the YouTube channel. So if you like Minecraft and also like things like Yu-Gears, Legos, then the YouTube channel is something to check out. Pretzel Rocks will probably mention that not Pretzel Rocks. Nightbot will mention that at some point. I think you can also do exclamation point links in the chat to get that. Or we can go to Linktree Mindtrip Media, and that has our online presence as well. And that will include the build channel, mostly Legos, the gaming channel, the VOD channel, and at some point, the cooking channel. Oh, I guess that's going to be our height. Okay. So, and let me know how the audio sounds. We've still been tinkering with the mic and filter settings, but yeah, what else to say? Yeah, we've got 3 months before our next world download. Oh, we need to try some other techniques at creating delays in the functions for the the MC functions. Oh, okay, good. It's, we have, we can clear out large areas. It's just having to do it semi-manually, like because of the amount of blocks you can clear out at once, limited to 32,000 something. So and we're gonna need to clear out millions. So so we had a Python. Oh, the Python script generated a fair amount of what we needed, but we kind of had to just generate one section and then copied and pasted and adjusted that manually. And the reason for that, oh, and then applying it manually as well, or eventually we created a script that we could just keep calling the same script with the relative coordinates, and then we would just have to move over the 50 blocks or so. But the reason we had to do that is it looks like the MC functions operate on a try to do them all in one tick, I guess. And there isn't really a delay that you can put inside of functions, like a no up function, which wouldn't be particularly useful if you're like if you're in the game and using the terminal, like waiting some ticks for nothing to happen. But if you're using functions, then it's very valuable. I think you can do something with delays as you set up command blocks, but that seems like extra work that you could do with a command because it's not intended to be part of gameplay. Like some people that use the command blocks to, press a button or lever or whatnot, and then get teleported to another part of the world. Like, that adds to functionality, story, I guess, as well, maybe. But in the case of this world being creative, we don't have that. I mean, you have to be in creative to have that. This is a survival world. Yeah, and so removing millions of blocks takes a while. But if we had a delay that we could introduce, we could teleport, delay, remove, then delay and teleport again. Let's just try to, oh. Do you have any dirt? Yeah, we got some dirt. Since we want the stone, we will not try to use as much of this blocks that we would just store anyway. Although all of these blocks will probably get back at some point because we're under the garden temple, so Hmm. I'm looking at my pretzel rocks and wondering if I like the size of OBS, but wondering if I should move my Twitch chat next to OBS, making it smaller and full screening pretzels so I can be easily like and skip songs. All right. Let's is this one full? Oh, no, this one's not full. Maybe we won't fill that one up since we do have one full one now. We might just do one more pass and then take this one over to the Nether and do some work there. Yeah, then the reason I'm contemplating on the window change for OBS and Twitch and whatnot, I like the size of my preview windows. Or yeah, preview and what's on. Not that I'm using the preview or the game to play, but it makes it easier to see what's there, so I don't have to focus on the or try to remember the details and just looking at them as tiny thumbnails, if that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna need Silk Touch here at some point. Let's cut through. And there we go. Hmm. That I don't like. Back. Yeah, I guess we don't need the bow right now. What I don't like is I'm against the wall, but facing this way, it knocks the torch off the wall instead of mining the block. Which I don't know the hitbox mechanics for that. If the hitbox is in front of me here, and so that's what it's slashing onto, or if it has a way to detect the direction of the player. Well, I know you can teleport direction, so I imagine you could do direction of the player. And then calculate whether you should remove the block that's in the player's space or the block that the player is looking at. I could see, a case of if I'm looking at it, wanting to do the block behind it, that might be trickier, but I could understand that more. Trying to distinguish like foreground from background, but when it's behind you, that's different. Nope, nothing. And it looks like we're at 37 followers this year, so I don't think we're gonna hit our 40 like midterm goal. But if we can get 3 more next year, that would be great. And then we're on to our goal of 50, which is the real goal. 50 followers. Uh, yeah, we're just gonna have to get Silk Touch and do this some other time. We need to get rid of all of this stuff. All of this gravel. Oh, pick it up. Okay, good. That would have been the one benefit if we would have finished draining the ocean before we started on the Nether project. Because we wouldn't have any of that water to deal with. Well, very little anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, where did we go? Okay, we'll go down here. Do another cut through. And grab some more stone and gravel. Right. Oh, okay. We're good here. Okay. Let's grab all of this flint. Flint we can actually turn into emeralds at the bank in the Nether. more gravel. Oh, and we started, oh, this is our weekend. Working on name of the Nether city. I think we'll pick one of our top 5 and start using that to kind of commit that to memory. And try to set some time at least each week, to work on the story, which is in GitLab. There's a story section there too, which you can find on the link tree links, which is in the about section and with a exclamation point links. Oh, and on that, it looks like the hardware section and I think maybe guidelines. Anyway, there are a few sections, 3 sections, I guess, that are missing on mobile versus watching this on desktop. Did a little testing, and yeah, when I look at the stream on desktop, there's a Twitch widget that lets me have like 3 panels in one and makes it look a little nicer, but that doesn't show up on mobile. So if I ever reference something from the about section that you don't see, that's why. At some point, I guess we'll try to revisit turning all the sections into like images with GIMP or well, GIMP, I guess. Or GIMP or Inkscape. I mean, GIMP is more image focused and you have more SVG or vector graphics in Inkscape, which I haven't got into those in a while, so I might have to revisit that. Because the shape of the tiles would be something you could do in either, and would probably be good in Inkscape, but I don't remember how well text worked in Inkscape. Like crafting fonts in Inkscape would be one thing, but doing like quick edits, I don't know. Oh, and our streamer in the other ear is Elkhorn95 today. Let's see. Oh, no more of that. Any more diorite? Nope. So that chest is full. All right, so okay. With that, I think we'll take this and oh, that's full. I think we'll load up all of this stone and just kind of take it with us. How much do we have here? Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll take this and this. Since we're going to the Nether, we might as well drop off our flint. Did we leave any behind? Oh, okay. And off to the Nether we go. If we don't run down the hole. And the be right back screen, we might put in some videos. I thought about putting something like this kind of view in there, but this would be like a minute long thing and would get longer, showing all of the mine shafts. And with a 5-minute break, it's nice to show off individual builds that we can do for a few seconds, so we get a lot more stuff in there. So then the things that we need to fill. Oh, we need another one. Oh, well, we should. Are the transitions, and we could have more than one transition to the intro video. Oh, copper. Do those later, but oh, yeah, the intro video, the outro video, and then transitions. And that's something I would have to look at in OBS is, didn't we? Oh, that's right. We put it back here. If we can have like random, like set, and then within that set, a random image or video or something, or even if we had them in groups and we just turn on one, turn off one, and just kind of cycle through them, see if that's an option. We have this. Oh. Uh-oh. Where do these arrows go? Oh, there it is. All we need is that. All we need, yeah, 2 arrows will do. All right, and we'll go drop off this. Oh, one of our frogs got loose. What do we have? Oh, there. Let's see how many of these. Oh. Make sure we have the right tool selected so we can get some emeralds out of this and experience. It's one thing I have to look into. I know you can get clay renewably now. I don't know if gravel is an option. And by renewable, not here we go. Not the wandering trader. Villagers, I'll kind of go renewable. Because at least if you get, well, if you get enough villagers, unless Mojang decides to go ahead with villagerism, but we're hopeful they'll come to their senses on that. We're trying to get in a habit here of always like clearing out a section as we go. So we're not wasting our time back and forth. Not that it's required, it's just, yeah, trying to be efficient in this phase of the building. And I think that's overall, that's something Mojang has done is trying to keep a good mind around choice, at least until some of their more recent decisions. I'm hoping they kind of go back and introduce new things along with the choice. Yeah, we need some. I guess we have some things on the edge over there that we can do. So we'll take one of those just to drop it off. And then we'll do, okay, that. And then, so that's that row. So we got one more, two more, three more. I think we figured that right. Let's see if we did the math right. Oh, and for anyone watching the VODs on YouTube, we have the game music set to monitor only in OBS. so I can hear the game sound so mobs don't sneak up on me. But I've kept them from the stream because there isn't a way, as far as I can tell, to turn the monitor on and off. That is an OBS plugin that I'm working on as my kind of Hello World first plugin. Oh, did I? Oh, maybe we left one up here. We're looking for a fire potion. But anyway, yeah. So I haven't done any OBS plugins yet, but I found some good tutorials on YouTube. So trying to go through that to get kind of a see if I can get even like a panel to be dockable, and then we'll work on getting the monitor to behave the way we want, and then we'll go from there. But that means in the meantime, we don't have game audio on YouTube. It'd just be silence and whatever we're talking about. So trying to make more of a effort to describe what's going on. Like, did we? Oh, okay. Grab our gold here. So how do we get there? Well, I guess we might have to use some gold here. Will that get us close enough to plug up? Oh, no. Should have waited a little bit. Oh, let's move our water bucket too, since we can't use that. Oh, and we need to do our smooth stone there so we don't actually fall into the lava on our 700 mark. What is over here? It's, I think we're done with the 700 now. Yes, I think we are. Okay. So now we're into the 800 section. So let's fill this in. Yeah, we're trying to use section and district instead of cell and block. Some block we want to save for, well, the building blocks. I've been playing off and on since like 2019. the world has, I think, 1,600 hours on this account. And I have a second account that has probably 400 hours in it. So 2,000 total hours, give or take, in the world. And it is a fully survival. I use the other account for branching out over things like lava lakes and whatnot. I'll just give it the stone I need for a little bit of the task, and that way if I fall in, I don't lose anything. And I use this account as more of the heavy lifting of placing lots of blocks and fighting wither dragon, things like that. And we're getting the perimeter done, so that would be what, 400,000 give or take blocks, because we have some done in the middle. So we're probably in the close to 600,000, if not 600,000 slabs placed so far on this project out of the million. Oh, thanks. And if you don't want to spend time and other working on it, something like this, the about section or links has a link to GitLab, and I create a world download about every 6 months. And we just made one in the beginning of December. So I'm hoping by the June, July world download that will have all of this slabbing done, and anyone that then wants a 1,000 slab perimeter and another to kind of use as a starter base, it will be available. Yeah, a lot of my early time was just kind of the normal, like learning how to play Minecraft. But this is the only seed that I've really played on. For any length of time. I started on a seed as part of a like a work group for a couple months, and then that went away, and then I started this one and been playing on it ever since. But I spent some time trying to build something at spawn and gave up on that quickly. There's an iron farm there now, and I might do more with it later, but those are all recent developments. Then I moved on looking for another interesting place to build and spent a fair amount of time at negative 1,000. There's a little village there, but kind of abandoned that after a little while too. I might come back to it and do some stuff with it, but it just kind of serves as a marker of where to build like another derelict city. And there's a few little outposts like where we got some frogs. We do need to build something up around our deep dark area. I gotta remember that where that was now. But then we started looking for our first guardian farm. Well, area for the guardian area. What do you want to call it? Whatever that temple was, name escaping me at the moment. And that was going to kind of be a site. We were going to build a kind of bedrock to build height, basically tower that was going to be our museum. And we stuck with that for a while. We had the idea, and then Pixel did his museum. So we want to do something a little different. We still want to do one eventually, but we're gonna save that for later. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. We don't need all of the trouble. Oh. That was not nice. No. Okay. Yeah. So we spent a lot of time kind of thinking about what we wanted to do with that museum. And that led us over to a village that was at the corner of what is now the Garden Temple. And we kind of went back and forth between those two things while we were building up that area. Getting the food and whatnot that we need from there. Then we kind of put that on hold. We built like an apothecary and honey farm and gunpowder farm over there. It was going to be Tower Town. And then we kind of abandoned that as we started building the inner structure of the Garden Temple. And that was a lot of work, just getting the skeleton for that. And then we expanded on that. So we didn't abandon that so much as make the project even bigger. So it's a bedrock to build height. And each vertical of 10 extends out 14. The 14 was chosen so that we could encompass what became the Guardian Farm from that first Guardian Temple or Ocean Monument. It said Ocean Monument. And then we've rated half a dozen other ones, so we might turn one of those into kind of a museum piece and try other styles of Guardian Farms. Because right now it's meant more for show. It's just alternating lines of prismarine of some sort, I think. I forget which one we used, and magma cubes or magma blocks so that we can take care of the guardians as they spawn. And then a large system of minecarts, which needs to be fixed, but we'll work on that later. But essentially, yeah, Tower Town is kind of being engulfed by the temple. So it was kind of abandoned and then rolled into that project. And then we have our another project here, which would be a city in the Nether on a 1,000 by 1,000 slab foundation. We have some seeds of buildings to go up, like a bank and our stables for horses, so that we can get around faster. Once we clear out the blocks above here, you can use elytra if you have it, but for players who don't have elytra, I wanted to give a way to still get around pretty quickly. So I've got a few horses and some saddles saving up so we can build up a stable. Oh, and then the end, we have our what will be a Dyson ring, I think is what we settled on. I wanted to do like a Dyson full-on Dyson sphere. But I wanted the center and island to be central. And it is not center on the vertical axis. So I can kind of center it, move things around a little. Hello? We go through? Oh, we have a few more slabs. So we can get it to work on the horizontal plane. We can kind of decide where center is and then build the ring around that, but vertically it would be too low. Which I guess kind of fits in the story in that, discovering the dragon and building this base around it. Did I use it all? Oh. Oh, there's one round of stone. Oops. All right. Let's grab the gold here. We'll drop this off and we'll get some more stone and continue some slabbing. But yep, that is the partial history of the world. There's several little abandoned projects or markers here and there. Because I think we have a little outpost house with a little garden for food somewhere near a drip cave that we were using for one of our first dripstone caves. All right, all right. Yeah, if we don't have any stone here, we can drop that off though. I think we want to keep the top for potions. That's a potion ingredient. I think that works, yeah. Okay. We don't really need that. Okay. Let's go get some more stone. Where is our stone? Ah, okay. Ah, there it is. Is it this one? Okay. I think that works. We can put that there. Okay. Then we can do, yeah. Okay. So now we can do one more, two more, three more. Put that there. Okay. All right. Let's go. So, okay. Got another 20 minutes or so. Make sure we don't want to fall in lava. And we had a little bit of a late start trying to get some of our audio issues going. Where, let's go over this way. Oh yeah, we got a nice big chunk over here. We'll clear out this little pillar. And then we'll slab that. And are we? Yeah, oh, there's the 900 section there. And 900 ends at 1,000. So that's our last section on the west wall. And then we can start heading east on the southern wall. Oh. Is our armor stuff good? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because we're building, this is on the west wall heading south. Right? Yeah. West wall heading south. So when we get to the end of this, we'll be on the west wall and work our way east, and then we'll be done with the perimeter, and we can start filling in the sections that we haven't already. Um, which maybe we'll add that as the intro screen, maybe. Not just a diagram of it, but maybe the getting started will be something similar to our Be Right Back, where we have a series of images. That, or we just kind of have a quick show, like a show and tell feature, that while we're playing the game, whatever we have in that folder, we can nope, in, well, show and tell. So give like a progress report. So that would make it more active, I guess, versus having it be on a passive, like getting started screen. All right. All right. So there we go. There we go. We're making a good amount of progress. I think we, what is our time? Yeah, I think we can go more than 15 minutes if we need to finish off this area that we're in. Uh, just so we don't accidentally fall in lava there. That's looking pretty good. I don't think that will be all of 800 because I think we're only stopping at 950. Yeah. So we have 50 more blocks to go on the east direction. A million slabs is a lot of slabs. Oh, better information panel was the Twitch panel that I was talking about earlier. So I don't know if I can do any kind of Twitch panel plugin. First, I want to get the Minecraft tool done for clearing out the Nether because I want to clear this out after each update as quick as possible, so I can do screenshots, screenshots, make thumbnails from that and whatnot. And taking days to clear it out by teleporting myself and clearing out an area like a creative copy is not as sustainable. But tomorrow we'll record our end of the month update, and we'll try to get enough cleared out, or maybe clear out. It'll take some time with the command, because at least that's quicker than like TNT or something. And then we'll work on getting the delay introduced into the script, and then hopefully that helps. And the reason we need that is doing it all in one tick. It doesn't, I think, register in an area long enough to load the blocks. And there is a load command, I think, if I remember off the top of my head, but I'm suspicious whether that would work, as if it's trying to do it all at one tick, I don't know if it would actually load everything all at once. I mean, that would be, if system resources aside, would be the best if I could load the whole area and then delete everything. Where's our... We have a little bit more to do there, so I think we'll do one more round of stone slabbing, and then that we'll need to take that and drop that off at some point. Let's do the... Is it this one? Oh, do that. Right, and then it's that, so we can do 2 more. Yep, there we go. All right. Do that, and then we'll, oh, yeah, we did have a few in that one, so maybe we can, oh, we'll come back, we'll load these into that one, so we'll have this shulker to take back, and this shulker to take back. And if we're doing that, we might as well take those so we can drop them off over here. Uh, oh, that means we could carry more stone. Oh well. Yeah. This will be enough, and then we'll get some walking in. Yeah, between today and tomorrow, we need to get in 7.5 miles. I think we have a little bit time past January for the virtual Honolulu Marathon, but trying to get it done early. Did we? Oh, so we could do a little bit here, but this is in the 900 section. All right, all right. I wonder if we can work that into the story somehow. Maybe the hoglins are, well, they're bigger, but they were domesticated and brought to the overworld as pigs. Then that. All right, so that does pretty good here. Oh, let's fill that in. Yeah, we're not worrying too much about mining off this part because we want to clear off that 800 first. And 900 is somewhere out there. Okay. Let's clear that out. Okay. Let's get our quartz here and we'll start mining away at this section. All right, that works. continue on. That's okay. So let's clear out some blocks here. Yeah. So we'll clear out this. We'll get rid of the slabs we have, and that will be our stream for today. We'll probably do a New Year's stream as well. I'm not sure on the time on that, but keep an eye out on the go live notifications. It's 8:59. So this is a 50 by 50 quadrant of this section of the 800 section, or the -9, 8 section. Right. So much netherrack. All right, let's focus over here a little bit on this lava stream and see if we can get that to go away, and then that make this a little less dangerous. All right, clear that out. Okay. All right, so that does that. Yeah, we're gonna run through this in no time. Okay. Do we stop it? Yeah, okay, good. And then anything we get there, we can just dispose of. Although I don't know that netherrack is renewable, but it's one of those, given how big it is, if you the odds of something happening over a long enough period of time will eventually happen. I mean, I guess if the generation were edited so that it was truly infinite, and hardware kept up enough, you could do it. But I guess my point is, yeah, if it's a large enough project and you have enough of those, and it's a shared world so that you can condense time effectively, you could run through a lot more netherrack. Right, so we don't typically take gold out of the floor, but we'll take it out of the ceiling. And that's mainly just since it's already in the floor and we can just slab over it rather than replacing it. And the ceiling we're kind of clearing out. Well, oh, yeah, that's miss. So let's put a torch there. Okay. Nope. Nope. No need to duel. You're welcome in the city. Just no fighting. Okay. Let's do this. Ooh. So 50 was over here. So we're working So we've got about 40 to go on the east axis, east-west axis, heading east. Okay, so oh, clear. Let's get more slabs. Okay. Oop, clear out that. Oop, did we go through it all? We did, and we got a lot of pork chop. Okay. What can we get rid of? Yeah. And that was it. So let's put that there. Oh, we need to go get some wood too, so I can get more torches. But we'll save that for off stream or tomorrow. Put that there. Just probably a good idea to keep one on us periodically, but since this is the dangerous area, we're trying to keep them stashed over here. All right. So with that, was this one we were going to take? Yeah. So we'll build those up. This will be all netherrack. So we take that one back with us. We'll take all of this stone. Leave that here. Okay. All right. I think we're good. That has a little bit of stone left in it. We can do later. We'll clear out a little bit of this while we're here. And that's it. All right. Making our way back. Uh, yeah, so, oh, I guess that's just screen color. On my monitor, on the OBS computer, monitor has a much darker tone. But monitoring on the gaming and the phone, it looks more, phone looks more consistent with what I see in the game. Yeah, I guess those aren't going to grow. They'll have to be bone mealed or built. I'm not sure actually. Um, what? All right. Hey, that is mine, not yours. You don't get to shoot and run away. Okay, so that's going to give us food. We're going to drop off that in there. I'll take that. Okay. Go here and we'll drop off swords. We don't need the swords. We'll keep our helmet in there. Oh, and then we'll also do that. Yeah, oh, that's fine there. Okay. Drop off our quartz. That's our second chest. Yeah. So plenty of resources for redstone components. One empty shulker. Drop this off. We do turn a lot of this into nether brick periodically, so if we want to build something large, we'll have the spaces and considering, you know, it would take 200 chests or something of slabs. Or yeah, did we get it all? Okay. Yeah. I think it was 2 chests. I don't remember if it was of stone or slabs. If it was stone, yeah, then that's still, yeah, 2 chests per section. There's 10 by 10 is 100, so 200 chests for something like this. So if I wanted to do this in another brick, then that's not 200 chests. So keeping all of this seems excessive now, but in the long run, it's definitely needed. What is our time? Yeah, we're closer to daytime. We're 20 minutes over on our actual time, so we will run down to the end of the hall, place our shulkers, and that's where we will call it for the day. Hopefully the audio is sounding better. We're tweaking that for each stream a little bit within some guide rails. Maybe as we get more people in the chat, we'll put it out there, some of the settings that we're adjusting, and then do kind of some quasi live A/B testing. All right, so we're done with that. So let's 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Oh, did we put in a? Yeah, there we go. All right, so this can go here then. I don't think we had any coal, did we? Uh-oh. All right, let's see how many of torches we can make. Okay, good. We'll put a little coal here with that and that. All right, we are good. So with that, we're going to call it for the day. So thank you for joining the journey begins. We'll see you tomorrow when the journey continues. We'll do another round of stone collecting and another round of slabbing.